Wanna be the greatest of all time. Yeah. Wanna be the greatest of all time. Yeah. Wanna be the greatest of all time. Yeah.
Yo, what up, y'all? Y'all know what it is, man. This is another one, man. Sparking conversation, yo. Shout out to all of y'all that be checking in with us every week, man. Each and every Tuesday, you know what we doing. We out here with the team, man. We chopping it up about what be going on out here during the week. And then other things. You know how it goes. It's called Sparking Conversation. So we can get into a little bit of anything, yo. Some of the conversations that we be having off air be so dope, but we can't bring it out here to y'all like that, man. But possibly soon though, yo. So whenever we get to the threshold where we could be on Patreon, then we'll be doing some conversations that be a little bit more, in depth and stuff like that. And y'all guys just have to be a subscriber, you know what I'm saying? And y'all could come on over and get some of that, some of that info that we're gonna have. But other than that, shout out to all of y'all that be checking in with us, like I said earlier, and shout out to everybody that's always supporting us on the audio version that's be streaming everywhere. All on Spotify, Amazon, Google, Apple. Even though everybody who got iPhones, like I don't even understand y'all. Like, why y'all still got an iPhone? I don't get it. Because y'all all need chargers. Like right now, anybody that's watching this right now that got an iPhone need a charger right now. And I don't even get it, yo. Like iPhones, I don't get it. Like I'm not that. Yes, I'm an Android cat. I'm just gonna say that, you know what I'm saying, up front. They ain't sponsoring the show or nothing. I'm just letting y'all know. Like sometimes, I try to get my people to come on over to the best side, man. Stop playing, yo. Right now. And then, like, listen, even if you're upset about what I'm saying, it's cool. I bet you need a charger though. But shout out to all the people that be hollering at me on the other end that be watching the playbacks like, yo, Rod, I like what y'all be talking about. Now everybody want to come on, and I think it's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? That people want to come on and share their opinion, or they feel like this is a platform where they speak freely, that everybody that come on speak freely, because it is. Like, we don't judge people for their opinion on Sparking Conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, the goal is not to change another person's perspective. The goal is to gain perspective. Because at the end of the day, how can you understand somebody if you don't give them an opportunity to speak how they feel or be who they are? You know, like everybody got a perception of how they think other people are just by the way they look. And then when you get to understanding that they got a little bit more going on than whatever you looking at on the outside, it makes a difference, yo. And it kind of brings some type of understanding about who these people are in real life. So whenever you see them in the hustle, or anybody that come on the platform with me, like my crew, like if y'all see them in the skits and shit like that, this right here gives you an opportunity to see, just who they are outside of that. Because they be playing characters. Now, it may seem like, it'd be easier for some people to play certain characters than not. But for the most part, they all playing characters when you see them on them skits, yo, even though we improv the whole thing. But for the most part, getting up here and be able to chop it up and be freely to speak your opinion. And then, we bounce opinions off of each other, or, commentary. Sometimes we disagree, but we don't argue. And that's the best thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people like to get on these platforms and argue, y'all. And you know what else is corny too? Like, they argue with each other, but then y'all invited each other on there. Like, I don't get it. Like, why you invite somebody up there that you want to argue with? Like, who the hell want to come somewhere and want to argue and shit, y'all? Like, that's corny. You could have passionate conversation without arguing. You know what I mean? And then taking it to the next level and shit, yo. People got a bunch of platforms arguing. But I guess that's how they live their life, man. I ain't out here trying to argue with nobody, yo. So I don't even want to have nobody on the platform that I have to argue with. You know what I'm saying? I think that's corny. Like, I invited you on here so we could chop it up, not argue. Then it'd be arguing in conversation. Well, maybe not that. Spark and argue. I don't know. That's corny though. Still, sparking. That's still corny. Anyway, yo, sponsors, Flixsters, 24-hour streaming service. Y'all know what to do. The description will be in the link of this video. Y'all go check them out for all y'all content creators that's really ready to, jump out there and have your own shit, have your own streaming platform. It's possible. And even if you're not a content creator and you just want to get into the film and television era where you might know other people who got content and you want to just provide the platform for them to be able to monetize off their content. You know what I'm saying? So Flixsters, check them out. What else we got going on? Oh, Collective Wave, as always, y'all know what to do. Hit us up on the link tree. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and pull that up real quick. And then y'all guys can hit us on the link tree. Click the tab that says merch. We got the slides up there and the whole nine, man. Double salute to all of y'all that has been buying the merch. It's really dope. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. So like I always do, I got my crew. We're gonna chop it up tonight, so I'm gonna bring them on. Among other sponsors, so Business Credit. We got the Credit Guru. They got a free ebook. So what I want to do is all of y'all that have these concerns about understanding about personal credit and business credit and how that all work together and which one is better for you when it comes to your situation that you got going on, especially if you're a grinder or you got anything going on that's involving you having to be the service, then you should have an LLC. I mean, yeah, they have sole proprietorships and you get certain type of things with that, but you're not really protected because all of your personal information is out there. So with an LLC, it protects you. It protects your personal assets from your other assets. So it separates them for you. So if something happened with your asset, it's not going to affect your personal. That's what you got to really realize. So they got a free ebook. The link is in the description. I want y'all to click the link, download the ebook. It's information that we just giving out to the people because that's what we do, y'all. Word up. So without further ado, I'm going to bring the crew on real quick. I know it's the usual suspects. So we got, I'm incriminating you. I don't even know. I should have waited. I should have counted till 3 before I pulled you up.
Like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. But what's going on? Y'all already know what it is. It's the crew, man. Cab, what's going on, B?
Hey, what's good? What's good?
Ain't nothing we in here, man. Meek, what's going on?
I'm good, I'm chilling.
All right. Well, we see what CJ got going on. We ain't got to ask her.
She for real good. She about to get real right.
Yeah. She's gonna be on one. She's gonna be on 1,000 tonight. So, yo, how was y'all week, man? How was everything going on with y'all, man?
Ladies.
Oh, it's been
well,
good.
Look,
for me. I can't complain, so I'm good. I'm good over
here. But look, Cab, before you ain't catch the backstory before we came live, B. That's why I don't know if they can really even talk about their week on live, yo.
that wasn't recent, okay, Rob? Like,
well,
I thought we was safe. I thought we was in a safe space.
I'm gonna let it. I'm trying to let it go. I'm just trying to bring Cab up to speed because he waiting on y'all to talk and. Y'all had really talked about what went on this week. I think we'll go down that rabbit hole because I want to talk about it so bad, but we not. So, Cam, what you been doing? How you been all week, y'all?
Man, I've been good, man. Just grinding, exploring new opportunities. Seeing what's out there.
Yeah, man. I'm very interested in one of your new opportunities you was talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to chop it up, y'all.
For sure.
Word. So, anything else we fake caring about though? What y'all? Nothing else? That's it. We good? Because I know. I know. Yeah, son. Because I want to talk about it so bad, yo. Because it's a thing that everybody deal with, but it's cool, yo.
It's okay because we're gonna top it too for a little while because. As you can see up close, it's starting to come back. So let's talk about it.
Nobody
jury duty.
No, nobody can see what's going on with you right now. Don't do that.
Because now my face itching.
No, don't do that. Like you can't have a topic make your face itch, yo. Listen, hey, Cab, have you ever had jury duty?
No. I find so many ways to get out of jury duty.
Oh man. Okay, so look, you know what?
North Carolina.
Hold on. So I might not need to have this conversation for real now, because once you pass that microphone all the way around that way, yeah, oh man, all of y'all gonna be in jury duty next week because they about to get y'all.
They about to yank y'all asses out.
I was hoping you wasn't gonna say that, but between you and Tamika, oh man, y'all definitely going. So. Y'all sure y'all want to talk? Y'all sure y'all want to talk about it?
I ain't say I didn't vote on that.
We good.
You know how before I spoke, I was like, "This ain't live, right?" That was my.
That was her first question. She was like, "We ain't live, are we?" I was like, "Nah." She like, "Well, listen." I was like, "Yo, that's crazy, B. No, because if we do go live, you go on the jury duty. They going to get you. They going to definitely catch you. You about to give them all the ideas."
Mhm.
But so I'm gonna let that go because I got a feeling that if y'all talk about that tonight, oh, it's a dub.
No, that's self-incrimination.
Yeah, it's a dub.
That's-
So we gonna let that go. No, not tonight. But I do want to talk about something that I thought was interesting, y'all. And I don't know if y'all caught this though, but so I was looking at this situation with Tyrese, right? Because they filming that new Fast movie. So they getting a lot of press right now. Well, I think they already done though, right? They already
Yeah,
done.
they in the after whatever.
Yeah, because I saw something with Bow Wow. Bow Wow was talking about it because they're gonna bring him back for like the last couple that they were saying. Bro. Look at Kev face. Don't do Bow Wow like that, yo. Don't do Shad Moss like that.
Don't do Shad like that, Shad
Don't do
Gregory
Shad
Moss.
like that. Come on, man. Don't do Shad like that. Yo. You know, Shad was in like 2 of the joints. He was in 2 of them. So look. So Tyrese, he kind of, I don't know, I don't want to call him emotional, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know what other people's perception of him is, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't really, I don't know, he kind of is kind of emotional, like he kind of weird on his sleeve. I don't know if that's the R&B side of him or what, but the dude went live, right? So he went live and he was trying to answer questions. So Fam went up there, went live, and he was saying that the fans was asking him how did he meet his girlfriend, the one that he got. So he got on there, he started talking a little bit about it, you know what I'm saying, from his point of view, like, yeah, man, so, we was chilling, I was here, No, he running it down. He was like, you know what? I'll let her tell it. Come here, baby. So listen, she came and got on camera, and he was like, yo, the people want to know, how me and you got together. I was just letting them know, but you tell them from your point of view. Shorty was like, oh yeah. So when I first seen him, I felt like he was really too old for me. I really wanted Paul, but that didn't really work out. So but he's cool. After I got to know him, I was like, hold up. He was like, wait a minute. He's like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking about? Like, yo, you messing up my live, yo. Like, oh my God, this is not what we. She was like, oh, I thought you wanted me to tell him. Like, yo, listen, yo. Now, if that ain't the most embarrassing thing ever, and I'm sure he never even knew that, because Paul Walker is passed away, yo.
Long time ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he not even here no more, yo. Like, how that's still a thing for you?
I don't even know if this is like plural, but it's like 6 Furiouses ago.
Yo, we cannot laugh at that, yo. Rest in peace, Paul Walker, yo. Word up,
Walker,
yo.
But for giving us great content, you know what I'm saying?
But come on, y'all. Like, so, I mean, in that situation, what would y'all do, man? Literally, yo. Like, what would you do? Like, would you just cut your shit off?
Like, they should have rehearsed that first. Like,
yeah, like
there's no way he should have been blindsided on his live with that bullshit. They have never shared that story before. Like that's what's crazy about it. There's no way that should have ever happened. Like that should have never happened.
How many dinner parties y'all done went to and people be like, so how did y'all meet?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way that he should have been blindsided by this information. Like,
I would have just started singing. Tyrese, you ready for me?
How you gonna turn your camera off after those vocals, man? Like, how you gonna battle the Coca-Cola man and then turn your camera off?
Oh my God.
Yo, listen. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed for him.
I can't even watch that. I would cringe.
Agreed. That's so cringing. What?
I mean, dead ass on live, and it was his live, so it's his fans. It's not funny, but it's crazy though, right? Because when you break this down, they couldn't have had this conversation at all.
Ever.
To your point, Tamika, like, and Kev, to your point,
No,
he must didn't take her to no dinner party with the people.
right. Y'all don't even got like a story y'all agreed to tell people. Like, bitch, did you just choose to tell the truth this time? Like, you just
Right.
like, come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. Come on.
Listen, y'all. I mean, Google it. I can't play the video because it's copyrighted. So I was like, yo, I bet. So I can't show y'all. But
No.
listen, y'all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, on live.
Yeah, that's why you got to be like, hold up. This is what I'm going to talk about today. I'm
Yeah.
gonna call you in, and this is what I need you to say.
That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying. Yeah.
'Cause that's embarrassing.
Do
He
you
can't
think?
even go do a tour now. Like,
No, I mean
show
he
up to your
can,
city.
but he gonna have
he
to
gonna
go
show up
out.
to your city. They like, hey, we
He
want
gonna
a
have to
genuine.
dump her.
We
He gonna
want
have
a
to
tank.
dump her.
Yeah. On
You know?
live.
On
He gonna
live.
have to dump her.
Yeah, he gonna
Online.
have to dump her, yo. There's no way you could stay with her after that, man. There's no. Oh, my bad. She told the truth.
So
Blatantly honest. She's like, "What? I thought you wanted me to say the truth." She even said, "Nigga, what you mean? You told me to say how we
Yeah,
met.
but
Like, this is
you.
facts."
He never knew. He never knew that she wanted the homie though. Like,
Ain't no
if
way.
you think about that, yo, there's
Ain't
no
no
way that he knew that.
No.
And then he like, well, what do you? What? Okay, so at that point, what would Tyrese say then? Oh, well, he ain't here, so what we doing? He can't do you. That's his man. I know. That
Bro,
was
you
fucked
was
up.
an
I know.
actor.
Yeah, that was
You an
fucked up.
actor.
But I know that was fucked up. But I'm just saying he can't say that.
but you know what?
Right,
Women, in real talk, women do it all the time, right in front of our face, and we don't know it.
do what?
Do
man?
what?
Oh yeah. Hey Kevin, what does Ross shave his head with? Because his head be nice and shiny. Oh shit.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh man, Paul smell real good. What type of cologne he got on, man? You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, the fuck? And you don't even think about it. But women be planting them seeds and letting you know. Oh wow.
So you think
people.
you think that she was dropping seeds that she wanted Paul?
It was like, you know, I remember watching that first Fast and Furious with that fine white boy. And you like,
Oh, you think so? You think that she was dropping
I was a
hints?
fan. She was dropping hints the whole thing. Like, did you go to his funeral? Like, she probably asked all type of questions. What was he like in real person? In person. And he probably didn't think
I
nothing
get
of
what you're
it.
saying.
But she was probably feeding to him the whole time. Because, like, that's what happens. That, it's what happens. Like, they'll sit there and plant little seeds, and then you want to act surprised. Like, nah.
Was she
bro,
No, yeah,
She was olive?
she was
What is
black. She was black.
serious?
Nah, serious.
So
And
then
like an IG
she did that shit on purpose. Then
That
yeah,
was
IG model.
that was intentional. That was intentional.
that was a we just got finished arguing, and since you thought you was being funny, baby, I can show you I'm funnier.
And
Yeah.
she's an IG model. She's trying to get more followers and shit. Like that might have been for her own shit. She might be like,
Wow,
fuck you.
that's crazy.
That's how you know the relationship over. So she like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just put it out there so people know we're not in a happy home.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there's
but
no other reason to do
But
that.
the way he was describing her before he brought her in, he was describing her as he was happy. But he was like, no, let me tell y'all, yo, he was in there with like the players sitting there. He was in there.
Nah, don't do
Yeah,
it
so
like
let
that.
me tell y'all,
That's
because
even
y'all know how he give it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how he give it up. So he was in his, he was in his bag though. He wasn't just, he was in his bag. Like, yeah, y'all want to know? Oh, man, let me tell y'all how this works. Y'all know how, he was on it like that, yo. And then bam, Shorty came in there. It was almost like, can you imagine? All right, so just no, I can't say that. I was gonna say, imagine you being just so ready, then whoa, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'm about to bring my girl. Like, she bad. She that.
yo,
line.
she
You're like,
is.
yeah,
She,
baby.
yo, and then she get up there and she
I know
at
how
your
we met.
homie, like, you ain't even there. Like you like, oh wait, hold on. Like, everybody looking at you like I thought you brought her here. Yo. You can't even. What you gonna do? You gonna get mad right in front of everybody because that's the only thing you can do. Like, you know what? Fuck that. We about to go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. And then boom, what you gonna do after that?
Look, here act. I'm like, oh, you know what? Since we all claim the egg, your homegirl.
You think he should have just jumped in there like that?
He
should have made it like a skit or something. But bro, I'm not taking no motherfucking L in front of the world. You're tripping. I'm gonna address that shit when we get off the live, but I was on improv. I don't listen.
He was so caught off guard though, yo. I mean, like,
I can imagine, like,
no, he was, no.
Like he probably wanted to slap that bitch. Like he probably wanted to choke that bitch. Like, yo, bitch, how the fuck? Like,
when he looked at her, look, she was standing over his shoulder while she was talking, so he was looking at the camera. Like, go ahead, baby.
Go ahead, boo.
Look, meanwhile, she always like, I ain't even want this nigga for real.
Basically. Oh man,
he was going so hard.
Oh man, and then he was so shocked. He did one of these. He said, and then he said something. Then he started talking. Yo, he had to make sure he was. He was like. And then he was like, wait a minute, hold on. Yo, he was, man. I'm talking about one of them Mike Tyson left hooks or something, yo.
Yo, that's fucked up.
That's embarrassing.
She did him dirty.
That was wrong as shit. That was wrong. That was a conversation you hold separately with your man behind closed doors. Sis, that was embarrassing as hell. Like,
yeah. Like, I hope he deleted that like immediately.
What you say, Kev?
Wasn't it like?
Is that like the same thing as like turning down a proposal?
Nah.
No, I don't think so. Well, if you do a proposal on live, yeah, your ass get rejected. Yeah, that's gonna be equal. That's gonna be terrible.
But you know, the relationship got to be over at that point. Like
it has to. It has to, because you can't go back.
How?
Like you can't go back.
Like, how? Like,
it's clearly nothing for him to go back to, but
no. This nigga's losing to a dead guy. Like he's literally losing.
And they in his house.
That's disrespectful as fuck.
And like, you know, they was gonna have Paul Walker brother come in and play him in the movie. So now she on set with you, looking at him like he kind of do look like Paul.
That's why she said it now. She's like, yo, fuck that shit.
Yeah, because really, real talk, if y'all in a certain vibe, you shouldn't have to rehearse that. That's not something you really rehearse though. I know I wouldn't rehearse. That's caught. I would definitely be caught just like him.
But
because I would think that it would.
You gotta understand, they are people in entertainment. So sometimes most of their relationships don't even be genuine. It's a business contract. You know, sometimes that's just, you know, one put on one to. So even if you feel like that's the case, all right, that's cool. But if you know that on the social media world, we are seen as like, bitch, you could at least uphold your end of the. I would
like that's what I'm saying. Like I would have slapped that bitch or something.
Like I would have been. So
I'm like, get your shit, pack your shit up. Come on, let's go. Round it up.
On live, bitch. Wrap that shit up, beat.
And you know what? That kind of segues into my next topic, yo. I wanted to talk about, man, because I've been seeing this a lot. Why do y'all think people take their beefs or their issues and go online? Why is that the first place people like to wind up when it comes to their personal business? Like I've been for the last week and a half, yo, it's been terrible with people putting their personal business online, actually as if they're, I don't know what the mindset is, but they have beef, like husband and wife, or I don't know what they get ready to be. They beefing online, like why? Like, why do you think that, yo? Or why do you think that people take their personal issues and go straight to Facebook or Instagram or whatever to tell their personal business, yo?
I don't know. I think that's worse than people that go on live and cry. Like I feel like it depends because I can't for the life of me. First of all, you are your ugliest when you're crying and when you're sick. Real shit. So why would I deliberately put my ugly ass face on? Like why? Now it depends on what the situation is. Now, if it's some shit where it's like, you know, all right, y'all, we got somebody out here that's wilding, you know, he or she taking advantage of kid, you know, just one of them awareness, be aware.
Right.
I get it, but if it's like, oh, you know, I slept with that, like that little petty,
petty,
I can't. Why?
Listen, they be getting down to shit like light bills and stuff like that. Like, yo, I'm gonna cut the lights off. Well, yo, I'm gonna cut the car insurance off.
That should be wild, yo.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, man. But why? I don't get it though.
Like the first person who posted, I feel like they're looking for validation for their point. Because they're in the mindset that they're right, and they're hoping they're gonna find somebody in the world who's gonna agree,
confirm their bias opinion.
And some people will. Some people will fall just like, yeah, you right. And
yeah, they do. They do that. It'd be a peanut gallery, but it'd be mad people who don't comment, who don't do that, who just entertain. They just go get the popcorn.
It's just trolling, and some people be dragging them in the comments. Like it'd be crazy. I'd be just like scrolling and laughing because I'll read all the way from the beginning because I'll laugh because it's funny. Because I need to know. Yeah, I'm going all the way up to the top. Like, let me get to the
everybody profile, looking at all their pictures.
Kev, you be going to the profile who said what?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, it get messy.
Because I need to understand it. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to understand. Yeah, let me jump into this for you, you know, and see if I can see your point. Like I need to go in there. So
it's beef though. I don't. They be really having beef online though, yo.
Yeah,
they do. I mean,
that should be funny for us.
Yeah, because people get so mad, and back in the day, you have a person you could just call. Hey, man, you ain't gonna believe this. You got a quick conversation, get it over with. But now the first thing that's in your phone is your hand. First thing in your hand is your phone, and and here you are just texting and putting it out there. You going on live, like, man, I can't believe this, man. Blah 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 blah. Then you start dropping names and stuff. Now other people sharing your live, and we all in here like, damn, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
And they can't even help it. Like, you can't even help it.
That's embarrassing.
And then they're like, stay out of my business. Bitch, your business is out here for me to
you
read.
Put us
like,
in
what the fuck?
your business.
I don't even know you. Like, I would have never met you.
We was minding our business.
Yes, I was minding my business on my timeline. And there came your messiness, and I was like,
popping up, talking about like, that's why. Yeah, and then when somebody comment that they don't like, that's the thing about people who seek validation online all the time. Like, I don't get that. Like, why are you looking for a bunch of strangers to kind of, you know, help you out? But that's what they do. Like, if you think about a talk show, like, well, you know, Jerry Springer just passed away, right?
Rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, like if you ever think about shows like that, the crowd will be the ones that be gassing everything up, yo. A person be up here, I mean, they be talking with such authority. I'm 1,020% that's his kid. Look at the eyebrows, look at the nose, look at the big toe. And then the dude come out there and he be up there like, yo, man, get y'all. Y'all don't know me. Y'all know me. Right, they be booing the hell out of him. He ain't saying shit yet. He ain't saying nothing yet. Boom, boom, boom. The crowd be gassing him up. That's the same type of way it be online too, yo, with like people who are looking on Facebook and all that other shit. They the same type of people. They'll gas it up just to keep that fire going, and you up there arguing with somebody that you say that you love or you at once love, and you got it on Facebook, and you don't delete it. After y'all make up, and then somebody comment on it 2 years later, the whole conversation pop up.
Because it's still in the memories. It's in the memories every year. You gotta redo that shit.
Like, oh, y'all still together after this? God damn.
Like,
happy anniversary.
Right.
That's why you don't put your business out there. That's worse than telling your parents or your folks about your other half. you stand with them, and then they try and they don't like them. They try and figure out, well, why are you still with them? Bitch, you just
Right.
why you
Yo, that's a major man. That's a major thing right there. When people in relationships, they be thinking that they going to seek help or
advice and
seek
shit.
advice from people that's in their family that gonna feel some type of way. You really don't feel that way. You just want to talk about it so you can get validation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody could be like, "Oh, they wrong," and that's right. You right. You should feel. They want that validation because they know they're wrong. Because what you gonna do once you get certain information? Are you gonna make the decision? Because it's just like Tyrese.
Not a damn thing. Yeah.
What after that? What can he do?
Yeah,
what you gonna make the decision now, Tyrese? Now what you gonna do? Because you can't come back from that, yo.
There's no coming back from that.
Shorty cannot sit up here and tell me like, yo, I settled for you, but I really wanted the homie. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. You cool. And she said,
You
yeah,
cool?
because I thought he was too old and all that shit, yo.
Damn, she embarrassed
On live.
On live.
Yeah, you gotta go tonight.
Yeah, no, like within the next 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
5 minutes, bitch.
Yeah.
I need you out of my sight.
He was supposed to be
Out of
like
my sight.
technical difficulty. He was supposed to slap the shit out of his phone. He's supposed to drop his phone. He's supposed to be like, oh, stop. And be like, yo, you got to get out of here, yo. You know she got bad shit there. But that'd have been a slow pack. But she would have had to bounce, yo. Like, you crazy, man. On live?
On live.
Yeah, on live. Damn.
And he was gassing her up.
Yeah, that's like
so sad.
like his whole mood was probably so lit. Like he was so happy.
I told y'all he was in his Tyrese, man. He was in his. He was
I
up
don't know
there.
why that
chilling
makes
like,
it funnier,
yo,
but
you know
it makes
what I'm
it funnier that he was
dude.
so happy.
It's not funny.
He's like, yeah, this is my
I'm
baby. This is
going
my
straight
baby.
to
You know
hell.
what I'm saying? Let me
I
bring my
can't.
baby up here. Let me introduce y'all to my
Yeah.
baby and shit, yo. Shorty was like, yeah, I'm his baby now, but I really wanted to be Paul, baby. But y'all see that wasn't gonna work out. But you the comments. I was looking at the comments, like the comment people were like, oh, like some people couldn't even do that. Some people couldn't even type that, but oh, like.
Yo, what do you say to that? Like,
hey, yo.
like you probably literally seen the life drain out of Tyrese's face. Like,
yo, that look back, yo. That look
he was
back,
devastated.
I'm gonna go find that video.
Yo,
Listen, anytime somebody look back like that,
mouth open, like
he got caught. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go check that video out. I would have had it, but I can't because the copyright thing. But boy, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all go check that out, yo. That shit was the most embarrassing thing ever, man. Especially because it was live. Like if he was pre-recorded, he could have just chose not to put that shit up.
Right, just chop that part out.
that goes to the delete folder.
And at least he still know the truth that he was like really like, you know what I mean?
But we
Not
don't know.
That we wouldn't know though. And then if they were broke up or something, he could have said anything. But he got this issue going on with his ex-wife because remember his ex-wife tried to take his daughter from him and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then she wanted him back. Now she a social media influencer now, his ex-wife, and she do videos geared towards men, like modern women, like she tried to explain why men don't choose certain women. Like she's on men's side now. She's one of those type of online influencers now. His ex-wife.
That's what's up,
right?
What's
She wanted him back. She wanted him back, but then he didn't want her back because of the way that she did it. Her and her mom, they did a whole bunch of stuff, and all the other shit that he was explaining. I don't want to explain it. But
so she did him dirty. She did him dirty.
Basically, that's what he was saying. He was like, yo, he did some stuff where he was with her and they had like this great weekend and some other shit. He came back from filming or something. He had some of this great weekend. And then like not even like 2 or 3 days later, she completely jumped ship, left, and took his daughter and all this other stuff. And it was based on something that her mom said to her or some shit like that, he was saying. And then They wound up getting a divorce. And then, you know, remember he was crying online about, yo, all I want
You
is my
want
daughter.
from me? Oh, wait, not that one. Oh, okay.
And then now it looked like fam like
636.
60,000 or something a month
$636,000 is like
a
the
year.
amount. Something like that. Something crazy like that.
Child
You might
support.
have- Yeah, you might have to verify. It was a
Yeah,
crazy number.
yep. Child support, y'all.
It's a crazy number.
A month.
And he was saying like, it ain't that I don't have it, but I'm fighting for all the other men out there or something. But he got hit with a crazy number. Like,
I thought it was like
more
60.
than.
Yo, you're
Think
right
about that.
though. You're right
Yeah,
though.
that's
If it's
for a
60,000 a
year.
month, yeah, 600,000 a year, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a crazy number. And I'm like, man, them albums ain't selling like that. And I don't know how them royalty checks looking.
I mean, he eating off the Fast franchise. That's a fact because he in Transformers joint too. So he eating, like he getting money, like he getting the money. But that's the thing, like they had to look at his finances in order for them to come up with an amount like that. But this is the thing, you know, when you go through public stuff like that, when your business is out there, like, all right, so you got this thing going on with your ex-wife and your kid and all that. Now you with this new chick and you feeling like everything is up, and then you put her on your live.
Man, listen,
And she black out on you. So if I would keep Tyree, I'd keep all my relationships outside of Fast and Furious and Transformers and shit. I keep all my personal shit offline. I just stopped doing it. It is not for me. You know how Kevin Hart said that he was born in a family where fighting ain't for them?
He's like, we good readers, though. We
Yeah,
read well.
we good readers, but we not fighters. That Tyrese, yeah, you know what I'm saying, B? Just keep your shit offline, B, when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Because you can't take another one, B. That's 2 strikes right now. You can't take a third.
L's, man. Yeah, you can't do it.
Oh, that's so sad. Damn.
I mean, but that's a part of the culture, like we was talking about, online beef. That's part of the culture. People love going online, airing out they people business, and they really feel like they up when they do that. And I don't understand, yo. It's corny to me. I really dead ass corny to me, yo.
Yeah.
I can't imagine y'all doing that. I can't imagine waking up because I'm gonna hit y'all. Like if I see some shit like that, I'm going straight.
Please
listen, take that down right now, yo.
Look, if that happens, you know it ain't me. Call 911 and have them find me because you know that ain't me. No,
I'm
that's
gonna
AI.
tell y'all, take that shit down now, man. I get it. You might be
That's
mad.
AI.
I understand. You might even be the one that's in the right. I get it, but please take that down. You know how many people watch? Listen, your likes ain't gonna go up, but you go back and look at your analytics. It'll be like 3,000 impressions. You be like, damn. Ain't none of y'all just watching? Like, yeah, we are watching. We don't want you to know. We know your business. That shit is corny, y'all.
Dang.
But you know what else I was looking at this week? Because I think we're gonna leave them alone for now. First of all, I don't know about y'all, but it's too much shit showing up in the sky. They got all kind of new videos that came out all week this week of shit that they catching in the sky. So let me tell you this. So basically, I'm talking about UFO sighting. But this the one that got me. All right. So they had this cat up there who was talking about over in I want to say it's somewhere in the Middle East somewhere. I can't remember the exact location, but I get it. But anyway, a UFO landed. They said it was a cigar-shaped UFO. It landed. Some people got off the motherfucker, yo. Surrounded it. Right? They was all about 7 foot tall or something, but they said that they all look like African Americans.
So aliens is niggas?
And I'm not laughing at the theory because I wholeheartedly believe the theory because it was another one that me and my husband saying we did a little bit of diving into about like most of the UFOs they trying to convince you was coming out the sky, but they're really coming out the water. And then we start looking at all the deaths and shit, that happened. That, so I'm not laughing at the theory. It's just Mika.
She talking about aliens and niggas. Yeah.
Like, I'm with
pretty
you,
much.
like, so what y'all?
Pretty
That
much.
sound like
Pretty much.
Okay.
And then they was going to hieroglyphics. Because the guy, he was describing their outfits, like what they was wearing. He described their weapons too, but he was describing what they was wearing. And then boom, he was like, yo, and they went to the hieroglyphs and they showed them like people in the hieroglyphs was wearing it. They had all kind of stuff. They've been going around everywhere. So in the Grand Canyon, they've been finding all kind of stuff in the Grand Canyon right now. So they got a Sphinx in the Grand Canyon right now. They found that. Right, because people be having their drones because you cannot go down in there. Like,
because there's a whole civilization. There's a whole civilization down there, right?
It's a whole bunch of shit in there. I think it's some giants in there.
It's like a land of actual fucking people. See, what people don't realize, and not to cut you off, that once they found out that this is the motherland, all the shit they talk about that was over in Africa, they're finding here. Yep. It's over 80% of the Grand Canyon that actually haven't even been seen or touched or whatever by humans. True. It is a whole fucking population of people down there. Like,
it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. And the indigenous people that was there that used to fight those giants and shit like that. They got the whole story. They be telling everybody what's in there. But they can't, the military won't allow people there. They had some cliff jumpers that tried to, they tried to, be extra and they got their ass hemmed up.
Yeah.
They got their ass hemmed up, but they did it though. They jumped. They
man, and they'll pluck your.
And they
they let you see what's really down there, man.
They got all kind of shit, yo. And then this is the thing about the hieroglyphs I was going to say. So on them, they had all kind of shit. They had cell phones. These are carvings inside of stone. People had on cell phones. They had watches on. It was a helicopter or what looked like a helicopter. But these are structures that's 40, 50,000 years old, man. To where they said that this is the most modern time. This couldn't have been the most technologically modern time that we live in now. It had to be a civilization that was even more, you know what I mean? And it's crazy because, like, yo, shit coming out the water. Like, yo, shit literally be coming out the water.
Hell yeah. It was they're talking about alien shit that came out of the water. And it's funny because a lot of people who they said died, like even in the military, people in the military, so told the same story, because they be out and Mickey, those that know. So they was talking about how everybody that had an encounter with an alien all died. It wasn't like any like actual damage to their body, their brains is being fried. And it's funny because a lot of people that also talked about it, although a lot of people joke about TikTok. And then there you get some real truthful, real-time shit. Yeah. And there was another guy that was up there talking, and he was talking to, I can't remember this lady name. I can't remember her name, or her TikTok. But she was pretty much chastising him. He was like, the reason why he don't tell the truth is because it's motherfuckers like you that never believe me. So he was like, I want to tell you something or some shit. Basically, he was like, he got abducted by an alien. But him, along with other people that told very similar stories, all stated that the aliens never touched them. It's always some type of, they fry your fucking brain. Everybody that had an encounter and that died or damn near died, they fry your fucking brain. So I don't know. I don't think the aliens be coming out the sky. Them motherfuckers be coming out the water. Like, what is it? Wakanda, the last joint that they showed? They may over exaggerate it, but they put the shit in front of your face. And what people fail to realize when it comes to spiritual warfare, we think it's entertainment because they throw it in a form of entertainment, but we fail to realize that we're giving these people fucking permission to do the shit that they doing with us, which is why they doing the shit to us. So when we sitting there, we thinking, oh, it's just entertainment. When you really look into that shit and you look at all these declassified documents, all this shit that they now starting to fucking put out, make it make sense.
Right. You be thinking to yourself, like, this Marvel or these DC characters that they be having be just some old made up imaginary shit, when no. They be taking all these different stories from all these different ancient art of places and information, and then they break it down and then they make this shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you. When I looked at the last Wakanda jet, I was like, yeah, that's for real. It's people down. It's a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah,
It's a whole
there's so much of
civilization.
the ocean that we haven't even discovered. Like,
And
No.
what's the
There's
dude?
too
The
much.
dude that got fired, Don Lemon, and it was a white dude that got fired. They got fired from.
Oh, you talking about Carson Tucker?
Yeah, him.
Tucker Carlson.
No, Tucker Carlson. He even vouched and said a lot of shit. I was like, damn, that's funny because you was the one that was advocating live TV. This is not real with X, Y, and Z. But it had to take for you to actually encounter a lot of shit for yourself. And now you mad because people not believing you. Because he got fired and shit. So now a lot of shit that's
fired, yo.
Man, like, yeah, he even said it. I said, y'all better listen.
I'm telling you, man. Yo, cause it's a thing, man, where we be thinking that because they be putting all the stuff out on the news, that's the way it's gonna go, and it ain't. It's some stuff out here, and there's some people out here that's on a whole nother level, like consciousness on a whole nother level. They just not about to let things go down like that. Like I really believe it, like because the one thing about TikTok and stuff, like I told y'all before, like. China might ban information going out about China, but they don't ban nothing about a United States of America. These people on TikTok be having it down too, yo. And I'm gonna be honest, you go research right after what they saying. Okay, you said that, I bet. What's your source? All right, let me go look it up. You go look it up and you be like, okay, fam, 1 point. So you gotta. Some people don't take the information that's given to them. You know why? Because it ain't something that they grew up with. Like when we was talking about Easter, people won't take the information because a lot of people got the argument. But what if that's not true too? What they wrote about?
It's in the history. It's in the history. It's in the history. People don't like to read. People don't like to comprehend. People think they know everything. It's I don't know. I don't get it. I don't even waste my time anymore. When I go into certain conversations like that, I analyze the situation and see if the person is speaking from facts or if they just speaking from opinion. And I just shut that shit down right then and there. If it's not, if I feel like we're gonna argue because you so gun-ho to what you think you know, and I don't say I know everything. I would be absolutely fucking stupid. But it's a no-brainer, like you say, to go and you can search these declassified documents that's talking about the same shit. Like everybody think AI is new. AI been out since fucking the early 1900s. Like this shit is not fucking new.
No, it should been all that shit old, man. Cloning, all that shit.
All that shit is old. Hologram, all that shit is very much old. It's very much old, but it's just been introduced to us. And a lot of people don't be want to believe that shit. So I don't know. I don't even waste my time no more.
Yeah, you can't because it don't make sense to have a conversation with people who ain't even, you know what I'm saying, that's open to context. Like we said, like having conversation over context, not having conversation over my opinion is better than yours.
Exactly.
Or like, yo, whatever you saying is wrong. Like, you wrong, man. You ain't supposed to feel like that. Like,
how come this don't happen? How come this don't happen?
How you gonna tell somebody how to feel, yo?
Shut up.
That's why I said when we come on here, we don't do no arguing. You know how many platforms that they be up there going back and forth and arguing, like especially the men and women. I hate they be arguing over dumb shit.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna make you understand. Like if you have an opinion, but you like, oh no, because I know this is more. I'm like, that's you missing it. And I see where this conversation is really, deriving from. So I'm gonna go ahead and dead it because it's gonna defeat the purpose. Like, but I don't know. I know how to steer a conversation. I know how to guide a conversation. I had a wonderful conversation with my man Ross' cousin, and it's so funny because he came in like real hot, and instead of being combative, like. You got to understand when somebody speak from a certain place and you know how to attend to it without seeming like you're combative and also know how to convey your message. Like I had to kind of attend to like how he feel and where he was coming from. But then I also had to let him know, I get what you're saying, bro, but you was dead ass wrong. That's just, but he was more accepted to that information versus me coming out like, oh no, you fucked up and you XY. I'm not gonna do none of that because I understand where you coming from. I hear it. You know, it's hard to kind of, you know, get that from people because everybody want to get their point across, their opinion. Sometimes you just gotta listen to some shit. And when you really know how to maneuver around people and different personalities, you can convey your message in different ways. So a lot of people know how to do that shit nowadays. It's like, you know, this is it. This is how to, you know, da da da. And sometimes you can really break a motherfucker down by holding a conversation and really getting some real shit up out of them if you just, you know how to maneuver around it. So
right. Ask the right questions and shit. Kev got a good way of doing that too. I've been in certain rooms and Kev got a good way of approaching people. I think Kev really white friendly too. I think Kev talks to white people very well too, y'all.
I do.
Huh?
They love me for some reason, you know.
He said they like me for some reason. Yeah.
They love me. Yeah.
He be maneuvering.
I can tell. Bald head and the beard is always the bald head ones with the beards. Always.
Yo, he be getting it down too. He like, all right, so how right. Because everything opposite on the camera.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, each time I'm like,
you gotta mirror it. Like when you mirror it, shows the right way when you mirror it.
True. You got
it. You know what's crazy? Like the where we are now, I don't know if on the playback Rod gonna be above me. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. That's true. Because whenever I chop it up, sometimes I gotta put it in different things because of the platform. So they got something called 9x16, and I think that's the whole reels or shorts, reels and shorts. That's the vertical thing they doing now. Mm-hmm. They're not really going with the square like that. So yeah, it be putting us on top of each other and stuff like that whenever I do the editing and stuff. Yeah. So, but so Tamika, you ain't what part of the military you was in? Can you talk about that? We live. Can you talk about that?
Yeah.
Before I go any further, because I want to ask you, did you see any? What part were you in?
No, I was in the Army. I went to Iraq and Kuwait, 04 and 05.
Oh wow!
I was mostly in Kansas, though, the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn, Kansas and Kuwait. So look, did you ain't see nothing? Like y'all ain't never seen nothing or hear nothing on base about, with seeing shit in UFO?
Not me personally, nah. But I mean, and I was young too. I didn't give a fuck about shit. So even if somebody had said something, like you think I don't give a fuck now, like younger Mika,
I really believe you too.
Younger Mika didn't give a fuck about shit. Like it. Like nigga, I was skipping around Iraq and shit. Nigga, we getting bombed, and my ass is just living my best life. Like I didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. I shouldn't even been in the Army. I was the worst soldier there ever was. I was not made for that shit. I was horrible. I had an attitude problem. I was out drill sergeants. They hated me. Nigga, when I tell you in basic training, I was hated by every fucking higher up. The first sergeant and commander in basic training shouldn't even know your fucking name. These motherfuckers knew me by name in sight, bitch. They would see me down the fucking levee. Like, God damn it. Yo, I was in trouble all the time. It took me a year to get ranked, okay? I was horrible. I had Article 15s. I did extra duty. I was not. Yeah. I was horrible.
She said I was the worst soldier.
I was the worst soldier
ever in the Army.
I used to steal Humvees. I used to steal Humvees when we were in Iraq. Like, I didn't give a fuck.
You used to do what? You used to sell CDs.
Steal Humvees.
Oh,
like,
oh, God.
Yeah. Man. And I would just be out. Like, cause
they got landmines and bombs out there. You said you used to be driving around?
I mean, I wasn't going off base. You got to go to checkpoints and shit to get off base. That's a whole ordeal. I wasn't doing all that. But, like, if I wanted, because we had shit on, like, we base. Americanized that shit. Like, that's where we have to live for a fucking year. That shit's going to be Americanized in some way. So we had, like, Baskin Robbins, Subway, fucking Pizza Hut, Burger King, all types of shit. And so a bitch be hungry. I'd be hungry. Yeah, so I ain't want to walk. It's hot. It's like 120 degrees and we in fucking full combat shit. Like, it's hot as fuck. I just want a sandwich. So I'm about to steal this Humvee right quick and I'm gonna roll out, and I'll bring it right back. And
You was
so,
trying to get kicked out. You was trying to.
I was like, what they gonna do? Fire me? I had so many write-ups. I was not a good soldier.
Gosh. Nothing.
So yeah, I guess
I was
yeah,
having fun. I was having fun. I
you
was
ain't-
young.
you ain't see shit. You ain't see shit. I don't get
Nah.
it because it was so much stuff that they were saying that people were seeing over there in Kuwait and in Iraq and all that other stuff, and even giants, because they said that they had a fight with some giants out there too, yo. I heard about that. You ain't seen or hear shit. You was really living your best life, yo.
I was living my
Oh,
best life, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
oh
yo,
my
if
gosh.
y'all could have known me at
listen,
19.
I just wish you understood how excited I got by getting ready to ask you those questions, because I thought you ain't had nobody to talk to about it. You ain't seen shit.
I ain't even see shit. She ain't even hit shit.
Shit.
All
If
that
that shit
stuff-
wasn't right in front of me, nigga, I don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga. I ain't give a fuck about shit. I was just there as my job. I was just there every day because they told me to. Like, I didn't give a
Yo, you
fuck.
got real issues,
give
yo. So I can't even go where I was going then. So all right, whatever. We'll just let that
you
one go.
you gotta get a better soldier.
It's just like jury duty. I can't.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, you gotta get somebody who's better
Jury
at life.
duty in the army. Yeah. I should have never asked you that. You gonna get court-martialed like a motherfucker.
Man, what?
When this drop, they're gonna be like, "Oh, really? So that's who used to."
So that's how you did it, okay?
And you ain't even put no gas in the joint when you put it back, did you?
Nah, because that wasn't my job. It wasn't my Humvee.
It wasn't your Humvee. So
Imagine
you
you
put
waking up like, why the fuck I ain't got no
Oh,
gas?
gas.
Yo,
Yeah.
this shit is my NC. I used to usually steal my NCOs, but he loved me and he had a crush on my mom. So he.
Your mom was in the
say
military
nothing.
too?
No, but he would see pictures of my mom, and my mom had been at the, so he
Oh,
had a
God.
thing
So
for her.
he
He
had a
lived in
crush.
Rocky Mount too. He lived in Rocky Mount. But
He was
so
out
he
there
didn't. He
using
knew
your
it
mom's
was
name.
me. He knew it was me, and he like, damn, baby girl, like, why you? I had a meeting. He would have like important meetings to go to.
And
He
you
was
got the
out,
Humvee.
and I stole his Humvee. And so he would have to get a ride with somebody else. And I'm like, my bad. I ain't know. I just wanted to go eat real quick. Like,
Oh my god.
I didn't really care. Like, what you gonna write me up to? Like, I got so many of these. Like, it don't even mean nothing. Like, we in war. You're not gonna kick me out. Like, we're in war.
Like you
literally.
need me.
Like, you need me. Unless I'm doing some crazy shit, you ain't about to do nothing. So
Yeah,
shut the fuck
fine.
up.
Yeah.
I ain't care.
So, hold on for a second. So let's get back to that. So y'all were at war, and you being the worst soldier ever. Were you
Ever.
prepared to shoot? Were you?
I mean, yeah, I can shoot now. I can shoot. There's no problems with that. I took that serious because first of all, I was confused when they first gave us the gun without the ammo. I was like, okay, whatever. I thought it was a prop, whatever. But when they gave us ammo, and I was like, yo, as immature as I am, like, y'all gave us fucking ammo. Like, what the fuck? I was looking at them like, y'all need to reevaluate some shit, cause I don't trust most of these motherfuckers with a goddamn loaded gun. Like, so I thought they were crazy at that shit, but I took that serious. That's probably the only thing.
You
I
took
took
that part serious. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I could just picture you now. Hey, buddy, they shooting. Okay, give me the Humvee.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I used to be
I'm
winning
going to
that
rob
shit.
this motherfucker.
I didn't even have a car license. Yet.
You was a nuisance.
License.
Yo, you
Yeah,
in the Army.
I was
Wow.
outrageous. I don't know why they let me in. I was a pothead. My recruiter, I don't know why he even let me sign up. He knew better. I had no discipline.
He's
I
like,
should have asked you this
Yeah.
question because you about to really be. You,
What? I
only
mean,
are
I'm
you-
out. I'm
Listen.
out. I've been out.
You gonna be back in after
Yeah.
this.
They
When this
can't- they
drop,
don't want
you
my-
going back.
Oh yeah, they gonna be like,
And
yeah,
jury duty. On top of that, and jury duty. Oh yeah, you in
we got one. You gonna be on
Disability. They
everything.
ain't about to take my broken ass back into the military. They know better. They better check my record. Like, what the fuck you want a lousy ass soldier like me? I ain't give a fuck then. Now I'm older and really don't give a fuck.
oh.
They don't want me. They don't want me. There's better. There's better out there.
I feel you.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, yo. like Tyrese might have should have asked Shorty, you know, how we gonna do this when I go live. I might have should have asked y'all offline about a couple of things. One of them being the military, and I'm glad we talked about jury duty offline because
I wouldn't have answered that online. That's why I asked first. I was like, wait, I don't see the little banner. We good. Let me get this out. Get this off my chest.
Y'all know that sometimes it's easy to just talk about shit and you don't even remember, like we don't realize that we really live because we just be talking to each other. And
oh yeah.
That's why I said, you know what? Yeah, I probably won't ask you no more about the military. You know what? And I'm not, because yeah, I got a feeling that if any of the people from the military see this clip,
they know though. That's the
they're
thing.
at least gonna scare you. They're gonna at least send a letter.
They know.
They're gonna at least scare you though. They're gonna send a letter.
What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Because I said it before live.
You gonna have your daughter spill something on it. We know.
You know what I'm gonna do. So
they're gonna get a letter though.
Just know that
they know all this.
Your review is coming up. You know, your review. You need to come to the VA.
Right. And look, don't let a Humvee pull up outside, yo. You already know what's going on.
Yo, shit.
You better you ain't gonna be able to duck that. Like you can spill a letter, but you.
I mean, I'll go, but what the fuck they gonna do with me? That's what I'm saying. I ain't worried about this. Shit's in my military records. They knew I was reckless. Like they know this. This ain't no secret. Like they knew who I was.
They real just ain't give a fuck.
I mean,
obviously.
We were in active war when I signed up. So
she said
they needed people.
They
just took anybody at that point. Like, all right.
Yeah, as long as I wasn't doing no crazy, like I said, I wasn't out there punching people. You know, like that kind of reckless.
Oh, I wasn't punching people.
I was just mouthy. Like I just talked a lot of shit.
I believe that.
Oh, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just talked a lot of shit, and I didn't care. I didn't follow rules very well.
Boot camp. I talked a lot of shit in boot camp. I did, man. Whew.
Wait, hold on. You went to the military too?
I went. Well,
there's a story.
I've been in ROTC, in DC. You're not supposed to be in it until you're in the 9th grade, but I was in it in the 8th grade. I lied about my age and stuff. Anywho, and about the school I went to and everything. Oh my gosh. But anywho, because I'm like, you know what? I never lied about my age before, but that was one thing when I did lie, I was really proud of. Now I devastated a lot of people at the end of boot camp, but I was like, you know, it's for a greater cause because of what I thought I wanted to do at that time. I got a full ride and everything. By the time I got into high school, like I actually got into high school because I was the youngest battalion commander. By the time I got to high school, I had a full ride and everything. It was up to me, and I didn't want to do it. I was like, fuck it. The United States won't catch me. Like, y'all can really suck it, like real shit. But yeah, so I went to boot camp. Which was right before, you know. But when I was there,
it was right before.
Yeah,
that's right before when Mika was.
No, it was already after. I graduated in 2011, so it was, you know. But when I went, man, I was mouthy as shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. So I feel you. I was able to back my shit up too. So at the end of the day, they tough up there. They like, if you gonna talk that shit, you better back your shit up. They already knew what it was. My sergeant even knew what it was. So yeah, and I was able to. And like I said, I was young, was out there calling shots and everything. Flag team, command, all the whole fucking 9. I'm out there. So I was on point.
You used to be out there stepping with the flag, yo.
I was on. I did it with the flag, all that, all drill team, all that. Right. Anytime with the fucking
let's find out, yo. Let's find out you military trained, yo.
I'm not showing my videos. Even we did our little shooting test. Like I made top three shoot them. I ain't even gonna, I was solid. I was solid.
You solid soldier, yo.
I wasn't trying to go to school for that. I wasn't trying to be in I wasn't trying to do that shit. No.
Y'all are really dope because I ain't even picked. Look, I skipped right over all of them. I got people in my family that's recruiters. I wouldn't even go to their house.
Fuck no.
Hey, Kev, what you been in the military, Kev?
No, but my stepdad and his whole family military. So.
Oh, okay.
So I just stay quiet about the military.
Oh yeah. That's probably why. You ain't saying nothing because you gotta go. You gotta go to the family meeting.
USAA accountant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need my little benefits. I ain't about to be on here with y'all.
Right. So yeah,
I
because
didn't say
Navy
nothing about the
look,
military.
yeah, because Navy
Nothing bad
Federal,
about it.
Navy Federal getting rid of motherfuckers. Did y'all see that? Navy Federal getting rid of people. They just getting rid of accounts, yo.
Why?
Because people be running their mouth, yo. They be online. Like I told y'all before, people be online running their mouth. So they started investigating. So now they closing all the people who ain't really related, and they all the people that did
Oh.
like the little hacks.
No, mine's through my mother. All right, so I'm good. I'm gonna say,
Oh
hold
no,
on.
you good. But you know, people
Yeah.
who did like the little hacks, you know how like when you apply at a certain time in the morning or whatever, it go through because it's on an automatic. The person reviewing your joint is like artificial intelligence, so it don't really know what all to look for. So a lot of people was using these hacks and all that other stuff because you know Navy Federal give out the highest everything, yo. They the biggest credit union in the country, yo.
Because I ain't even know all that. I mean, I got mine legitimately, but damn.
Yeah, they getting rid of people. They just closing accounts. People don't even know. They was like, oh, and credit lines, dude,
Yep, gone.
gone, yo, gone.
Wow.
Dead
I
ass,
know y'all
yo.
Navy
So
Federal, you know, loyal customer here.
you about to do a commercial for them real quick. Make sure they don't cut your shit off. Look, I was like, look, I really want to rock with them too, yo, in the business end too. So I was waiting to figure out how I could find some way to get in there with somebody that got a real connect. Because you could get in there as long as somebody is, you know, active or used to be.
Just
You know
don't
what I'm
ask
saying?
me.
Well, we know that we can't do that.
Meek, what up? We gonna have
I got an honorable discharge, so
There we
I
go.
was good when I got out. Okay.
Right. So we just gotta go through. We gotta go through Meek then. All of us gonna get a Navy Federal account through Meek since her shit already ready, yo. We gonna go through you. We gonna be
They
right,
gonna
yo.
try her. You know, so they better look at her file.
Don't do it, me.
They ain't
Look,
at
we
that.
might not need to go through me. They gonna open her file. They be like, oh hell no, we ain't
That
giving her no money.
That shit
Hell
happened
no.
We
from
ain't giving her no money.
2003 to 2007. All right, they ain't looking at that shit no more. I've been out since 2007. They ain't worried.
Yeah, you been out a minute, yo. Yeah,
I've been
you
out
good.
as
Oh,
time.
you
That's what I'm
good. You
saying.
good.
About me.
You good. All right, well, bet. Yeah, we lit there. We're gonna have to have a gun. We're gonna have to figure this out. We got because yo, Navy Federal, but yeah, they ghosting people, yo, for real.
Yeah.
I feel bad too, because it's a lot of people who don't have no faith in banks right now. Because banks is closing down left and right, B.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
Everybody got to start buying some land. We need to all buy land,
Yes.
and then everybody pick a crop. So like everybody buy. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try to look for something like 50 to 75, maybe 100 acres or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That should be dope.
And then like take an acre and just pick a different
crop.
Yeah.
But now you gotta worry about the soil. You gotta worry about the seeds and where you getting them shits from because
yeah, you're right about that. The soil, yeah, but the seeds, yeah, for real.
They've been fucking farmers. So whoo, the murder just won't let us live.
Yeah, they wilding out there, yo. Yeah, you right though. They busting the farmers across their head, yo. They paying them though. They taking the money though. Be like, yo, damn, man. Like when people gonna stop being bought, yo? That's a whole nother topic, huh?
Never, man, never. It's always gonna be somebody willing to take the buyout, willing to take the money.
It's always a Judas, right?
You know, it's always a Judas, man. Like it's always gonna be one. It's always gonna be one. It's one of the things where some people just look for that opportunity. Like, man, I can't wait to be around somebody successful enough where they'll offer me some money to take that nigga down.
Damn.
It's always one of them. Yeah.
CJ like,
listen. In every crew, if you hang out with more than 3 people, one of them people is trying to be Judas, and they waiting for something. Man, yeah, Ross stole a bag of chips. I can't wait to go to the store.
Right.
Like I got something on him. Like there's always that one person. You know what I'm saying? Think about every movie that we've ever watched, and somebody turned, and we're like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. It's always that one. It's always one.
That's true, man. I hate that though, right? But that's true, right?
It's like if they could have stayed solid in so many movies in real life, forget the movies, in real life, if people stayed solid, you know how much more successful we would be?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, I used to put money on the table. We all count the money. You're not counting my money. You're counting our money.
True.
So why, you know what I'm saying? So why would you want to mess that up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you know, you doing this with your money and you getting this type of attention. I want what you got. No. You got your own portion. Do what you want to do with it. You shouldn't be envious of the next person. And if you get knocked on something, you should never be like, well, why you want me when you can get rocked? Like, why would you do that? But there's always one out there ready for that opportunity. There's always one.
Yeah, that's true.
People want to be down until things get down. Things go down.
Wow, yeah, that's true. I mean, ain't no arguments here, man. You ain't said nothing wrong, B. And that's the saddest part about it, because you know, you genuinely, as the person who they're waiting to take down or whatever that concept is, you genuinely got them in because you were trying to get them up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you trying to get them up. You could get your own identity just because a person is the initiator. You know, like, you don't have to feel no type of way. Like, you could just say, I don't want to participate, or you could do your own thing. Yeah. Like, and I hate that people are hang around just to wait for an opportunity to try to take you down when you only got them around because you trying to give an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the saddest part about it, man. That's why I hate that people allow people that don't get their purpose to be the most important in their life.
Mm. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I get that certain people at whatever the title is, they got a certain space, but when they don't get your purpose, yo, like, how can you, like, really, like, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't ask this question, but I mean, I guess I'm not asking y'all this question either. No, I'm just saying though, like, how can we allow a person that don't get our purpose to be more important than our purpose? Like, once you figure it out, because we all here for a reason. I don't care what nobody say. You're not here to go to work, come home, pay bills, and just be a parent. If you're a parent, if you're not a parent, whatever you do, go to brunch and shit. That ain't what you here for. You here for a reason, yo. And just that some people don't, you know, I guess find out. You know, they don't care.
Yeah,
you know?
Some people just be soldiers over there and don't care about what's going
on.
on.
They don't give a fuck about nothing. That's why they Humvees and stealing shit and go get Baskin Robbins. They don't give a fuck.
Yep.
It's too hot
to
walk
different
It's crazy though. It's crazy
Not
though.
Too much, my girl.
But look,
for real, like, back up off me, yo.
Now you know you ain't give a fuck. So if we look up, I don't give a fuck right now in Google.
Yeah, that was me.
Your picture definitely coming up tonight, yo. I don't know about 3 more days, but tonight, yo, that picture coming up. Your picture coming up, yo.
I get that knock on the door, but you know.
But I think once I think it's really important too for, like, once a person realizes that they have a purpose, I think that's important too. Everybody don't realize it. So let me not say, I know everybody has a purpose, but everybody don't realize it. But once you are a person that realizes your purpose or the mission that you need to be on to get to your full purpose, because sometimes, you know, it's the dots that connect that help you to really know, okay, so I'm gonna be able to motivate people with so this is being you. Like, you start to put it together once you realize that you're consistent with something. A lot of times people put people in front of that. And then it's a conflict, yo. And then it doesn't go well. It's like you lose so much of your life putting people before your purpose, yo.
Okay, I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Jump in on that, but I'm gonna let that. Yeah.
You said what?
I want to jump in on that, but I feel you, man. I feel you.
Well, what's your thoughts? Because I don't like, I guess what you mean. I can say what you mean as if
like
say, like, if you were supposed to be so I had a conversation. Me, Paul, and Kev had a conversation about this guy, right? So this guy, he had this wife, right? So he decided to help her. I think he said that they decided that he would go to school because he had, like, undergrad or something. That was it for him to become a lawyer. I think it was a lawyer or a doctor. It was one or the other. It was one of them professions. So she agreed to it. So as he going through it, he had to go through all his stuff, you know, like, yo, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna be a doctor. I want to help people. I want to do this, that, and the third. That's what he considered his purpose. But during this process, she decided to leave him, divorce him, and all this other shit because of the time that he had to take to study and do all this shit to become the doctor or to finish off to become the doctor. And so because of that, he was depressed, he was down, he felt like, you know, worthless, or he felt like, you know, defeated because that happened. But it was a mutual agreement. So that's what I mean. It's like he put her before that because before he went to go finish school, he paid for her to go to school first. So she went, got her degree, whatever she was going for, she did that. He held off. That's why he went after. He held off. He let her go to school. She got all her shit together. He let her do that. And then the agreement was, I bet now I'm going to go finish mine. Because he only had to finish like an end portion. But, you know, it was like an important part for him to actually solidify it. And then she left him during the process of him going to get his doctorate. But he feels so bad, like he was feeling so bad and depressed. They were trying to take him out, trying to cheer him up, because you know how it is nowadays. You know, people commit suicide for less nowadays. You know what I mean? So he, you know, trying to be a friend and making sure that he there for him, or him and a couple of other people, and you know, but everything was down because of that. He was about to let it go. He was so close, and then because of the issues he was about to stop and let it go and all that. But after he already supported her through everything.
That is tough. That is tough.
You get what I'm saying? When he could have went and finished during that time that she went to school, and then she could have went and did whatever he would have been a doctor already. You know what I mean? So, but he put it all for her, and then when he went to go get him, she left him.
Man, I feel bad for Tyrese, man. He just taking L.
You bugging, yeah. So that's what I mean. You know, a lot of times people put people before their purpose. And once you realize your purpose, when people are supposed to align with your purpose, they don't have to be a part of it, but they're supposed to at least align with it if it's meant to be. There's no other way.
In that sense that it's more so of somebody putting somebody in front. I think she with the information that I got, of course, you know, you could always give more context, but from what we know, I just feel like she definitely did him dirty as hell. Because if that was the agreement and it got to the point where it's like, all right, since we can't both afford to go do this at the same time, the agreement is you can go ahead and finish first, and then you should at least held it down until then. Like that, I want to know what happened that was so bad that you couldn't communicate whatever was going on, whereas you could have still made it out together type shit. You like what?
Well, he was.
Why would you leave him?
She was saying the time, like he wasn't.
What time? What you mean time? What the fuck is that?
Giving her like personal time, like
okay. And when she was going on to do her thing with school, wasn't that shit taking up her time? Was he complaining about like what? Come on, I'm trying to figure something out because what you mean time?
That's what I asked.
You knew what he like. Come on, like let's. And this is I'm in a similar position. I'll say that I'm allowing my husband to get his business or whatever off the ground. That's fine. While you doing your thing, let me go ahead and anchor this shit down so that we can get to a point where we can go ahead and enjoy that shit together. So I'm trying to figure out what could have happened that was that bad. Was it that you were asking for time and he was like literally shutting you down or not finding a way at all? Like it had to have been something, because if you're telling me it's time, bitch, he's pursuing a career.
Yeah, like at 45.
It's kind of what I was saying though. Like, there's always that person ready to take you down.
Like so, he held you down. You went to school,
and she got everything out of it. She became what she wanted to become. She done leveled up already.
You solid. You got your career, and this man folded because you made it difficult him because of fucking time. First of all, you're corny.
It's just an excuse. Yeah, it's just an excuse.
And I guarantee you would never find another motherfucker that's going to do the same thing for you. I can promise you that. You can be the baddest bitch. You can carry your weight. You can meet 1,000,001 fucking men, but I promise you it's going to be 10 times harder because ain't nobody going to respect He respect your hustle, bitch. And he said, I'm gonna hold you, not to call her a bitch, but I'm gonna hold you down until you can get on your feet.
Kind of too late for that. You know, you kind of bitched her. You done called her a bitch like 8 times. So
like, come on, because I'm really trying to understand. He realized let you do your
but this
thing.
is what I was saying about earlier. This is what happens. That's why I wanted to give that example, because it's that type of extreme when it comes to your purpose. You got to think about it. Once you realize what it is, now you got to have conversations with people. You got to be able to communicate. But once y'all agree on that communication, then that's what we got to stand on, because you know, you got to think about it. A lot of times people have to mentally prepare for whatever decision that they get ready to make. It's not just a, you know, oh, I just felt like I want to do this. No, you got to mentally prepare. It's like anything that we do. Like even when it comes down to the filming, yeah, we show up and we get in the zone and we go, but you got to mentally prepare for like, yo, this is what we got to do and this is what we come to do. Not that we just came to socialize and hang out. We love doing that, but we got to mentally prepare for the work. And I think once you agree on something, your word should be a bond. I don't think that's a man or a woman thing. I think that should be just a human nature thing. You know what I'm saying? To just like stand on your word, like you said earlier, Kev, be solid, yo.
Yeah, that was wild.
You know what I mean? Like just be who you are. That's it. If we'll accept you for who you are, but just stay solid on who you are. If you a thief, at least say you a thief. Like that way we know like to not have you around.
Yeah.
Don't be upset. We just gonna say, yo, we love you from over here though, fam, but we know your fingers are sticky.
Right.
Just stand up to it. Just own up to it, and it's okay. Like, you know, we'll get it, because once you show us who you are, we gotta accept you. So if we see you stealing, I don't care if you tell me or not, you're a thief. I'm just gonna be like, yo, fam, your hand's sticky, you can't come. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's what I meant by that. Like your purpose, like once you figure out your purpose, man, you can't put people before that.
No, you can't. You gotta be careful with that, because a lot of people see then a lot of those relationships where there is a, you know, a foundation where it's like it's a ladder. You know, you gotta it's people looking at it now where it's like, oh shit, why should I give her or why should I get him at a time when I can go ahead? Like now you putting people in a position where it's like they have to be selfish. Like a lot of people gonna start looking at their partner different. Like, I don't know, you just gotta be careful with certain shit. So that statement, I don't think necessarily fit with that. I feel like in the sense of her being loyal or whatever the case is, I give it 0 out of 10, like fail, like 0 stars. Cause sis, you just dropped the ball with that one. Like that was fucked up. But to say don't put people in front of it is like, nah. Now, if you completely putting off your process, like say if, you know, somebody trying to start a business, but instead of putting their funds to their business, they with their girl, whatever, they put all their money. Like, no, because at the end of the day, that's you. You had the investment, but instead you let this bitch bamboozle you into, like, she already knew what the plans was, but she, you know, just some shit like that. But
it's the same thing. That's why even though you disagreed, you agreed, because that's where it come from. It's the same thing. Like that you can't put people before your purpose. Like when we talked about that time, remember we potted and we was talking about the Beyonce tickets, how shorty they supposed to be buying a house, but she wanted to go see Beyonce.
I agree
you
with
get
that.
What I'm saying? So it's the same concept. People would have put people before the purpose. So she wanted to put Beyonce before the purpose. The purpose was, this is the crib, not Beyonce. If you really want to go to Beyonce, go get a second job or something. Go ahead and do. Go work and get you an extra check and use that money. But don't take the money out of our savings for the crib. So that's what I mean. People be putting other people before. Now, what if he would have said, all right, baby, go ahead. Then they would have been further from their goal, from getting the house. So it's before the purpose. So even though people feel like they want to be nice for people, you know, sometimes it ain't, you don't have time to be nice once you figure out what it is that you're supposed to be doing and y'all agree on it. What if there is a means of agreeing? It's a dub after that. So yeah, I mean, I get it, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can't put people before your purpose, yo. It's not worth it at the end. It's not worth it because people supposed to be aligned up with your purpose. And there's too, you're supposed to be aligned up with them too. They supposed to have a purpose. Most of the time, it should spark a person. If they're around a person that is actually living a purpose, that should spark them. You know what? Let me figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing, yo. Maybe some of that energy will rub off on me because I ain't just supposed to be here doing this random routine shit either. Let me figure this out. Or maybe I'm supposed to help this person. We already here. Let me figure out if I'm supposed to help this something. But not just sitting back like, yo, man, waiting, like you said, Kev, waiting to do the Judas dance. Most people get sabotaged by the people they're closest to.
But that's when they come out, though, is when you discover your purpose.
That's
When
a
you
fact.
start to go towards that, you start to feel that shift in different people. Because now you got boundaries. Now that shit that used to fly ain't flying right now because you got higher priorities.
Right.
So that changes the game for them.
They already there for you. I
Huh?
see you turn around. They ain't show
That
up
was
when you did that.
my youngest. She was knocking on the door. So I'm like, what?
Yeah, you go ahead. What you say?
Oh, I forgot. What?
My bad. I thought them people came for you. I'm like, damn. And it's on live.
I thought that was the Humvee. I thought that was the Humvee.
Yo,
Yo, if somebody would have came through with a
That would've
uniform, I'd have just been quiet and just made her screen the biggest. I'd have put everybody else down, and I'd have just put her screen up here so we could just see. We could be like this, like, oh shit.
she ain't shit.
And then,
Man,
first thing they
screen
would have
recorded.
did was make her do push-ups to see if she can still do it. If you can do 10 push-ups, you coming with us.
Nah, ain't no better. They don't want me. I'm broken. I'm telling you.
Yo.
I'm broken.
But
Expendables.
I don't know, y'all. I guess, that's something that we could talk, because we was going to talk about the mating thing, like selective mating. Like, we were supposed to talk about that this week. But I guess, sometimes planning things and then going with the spirit. Sometimes it's just good to go with the spirit. Sometimes you don't always have to go with the plans, because I think we was going to talk about that. But that's something that we should talk about, though. I think that coincides with what we talked about last time about how, the little girl fighting the teacher because, them kids bad as hell at home. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get around to that topic, yo. I just felt like tonight, the way that we started off behind the scenes, it just set the tone. So I like this. I like to be able to just go with the flow sometimes, man, and not always be so structured, though. So yeah, I appreciate that. But I kind of really wish that we could talk about jury duty, but we cannot.
Not gonna do that, Rob.
No, we can't,
No,
because
we're not gonna do that.
I want to so bad, though.
Like, why?
Yeah,
Why are you trying to take me down? You the Judas in the group.
I know. Oh my God, I would definitely be that person if I would have just kept that conversation going. It's so easy to be Judas. My bad, y'all. You know what? To all of y'all out there that's Judases, my bad. I apologize. I see how easy it is to be that. Because I damn sure would have been that, because I wanted to talk about it bad. I was like, for real? You mean to tell me what?
And they hit the record button. Say it again.
What? And then Kev got up here talking about, oh man, God.
I'm like, it's some nice ways to get up out of that. I'm like,
I was like, wait, hold on. Yeah, nah, I can't talk about this.
We trust you, and then there we go. Next thing you know, here we go. See?
Oh man, I couldn't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, I'm glad we didn't, y'all. But what we gonna do? Y'all already know. We gonna to all of y'all watching. Double salute to y'all that's on live. Y'all been jumping off and on. I appreciate y'all, man. So we're gonna table it till next week. So y'all know at some point, we're gonna talk about selective mating. I think why I think that's important is because a lot of times we know our children, and I think we give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt as parents because we know how hard it is to be a parent. But we do know that a lot of us are dealing with things based off the choices that we made, and a lot of people don't like to take accountability about what they did wrong. It's always easier to play the victim. It's always easier to blame other people. So I think that's the topic that we should talk about. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get to it. For those of y'all watching and listening and all that, we'll get to it another time. Huh?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it another time because if we're gonna talk about relationship stuff, that's certain things that I feel like we can talk about. All that arguing over men versus women shit, that shit corny. I don't want to do all that. You know? There's too much podcasts and platforms out here doing that. They got whole dudes out here arguing with chicks. I saw a clip with the people from Fresh and Fit. I don't know if y'all seen them.
Oh yeah.
These niggas be up here arguing with chicks over the fact of why somebody that, but you got a whole bunch of IG models and OnlyFans girls on there. Why would you even have them on there if you're trying to have that type of conversation?
Right.
It's the stupidest shit ever, yo. And they be really arguing with chicks, kicking them out and all that. It's like, y'all dumb, yo. Like you shouldn't even be having conversations with chicks
But
that
them
you
type of
gotta
women,
do that.
right.
Right.
That's what
Like
they're looking for. Like,
niggas, shut up. Y'all stupid. Y'all making a little bit of money. Highest, book some people. That you can have a real conversation with instead of trying to book people you can talk at. I think this shit is corny, man. Anyway, but until next week. So y'all know, all of y'all that's watching, don't forget, check out all the sponsors. The links are in the description of the video. Make sure y'all follow everybody up here. Y'all see their names on the screen. You can see them on the Collective Visions page on Facebook. You can also catch them on the Team Collective TV on YouTube, and then they got individual Instagrams and all that. But if you find them one place, you'll find them in all the others. So just remember, y'all, if nothing else, what we're gonna take away from this is like, before you go bragging online or thinking that your shit is up, make sure it's really up first.
Make sure it's up and it's stuck.
even right, me up and stuck, yo, because you don't want to be in a position where you thinking one thing and then you find out with the rest of the world you ain't really the person that you think was you supposed to be in that situation, yo, and that's really embarrassing. So another takeaway from that: keep y'all business off social media.
yes.
Because you do nothing but give people like us content. And if you don't want us to have nothing to talk about, then stop doing dumb shit. Because this gives us content to talk about. Because it's just certain shit that people who use common sense just wouldn't do. And whoever this shorty is, she had no common sense to say that on live. She should have just said that,
That's embarrassing.
on her own live, but not on his. Like, oh God.
After the breakup.
After the breakup, that's when you say it.
Right, but do you know how many people who like Transformers just saw your man get embarrassed?
He ain't a hero no more, man. You saved us from the Decepticons, man. Like,
And your girl wanted your boy, and
and
your girl wanted your boy who couldn't even fight aliens. All he did was drive a car. You know what I'm saying? No, that's so bad. Oh man, I'm trying to leave, right? Okay, so all right, y'all. So shout out to y'all. Y'all got anything y'all want to tell the people before we go? Y'all know we got to do that. You gotta let y'all get that off. Anything coming up with businesses? Anything coming on?
Yes, sir. We got the landing page. So for everybody who want to sign up with a waiting list, go to preview.career. It's pretty much a AI matchmaking system. Pretty much if like Indeed, LinkedIn, and the little perfect match, everybody had a baby, and that's pretty much what preview is. So if you want to take a sneak peek, if you want to be on a waiting list, the beta do drop in 4 weeks. But again, go to previewed.career.
All right, and this is for people searching for jobs, right?
Yes.
Bet. So all of y'all out there that's looking for a job or trying to connect, is there any particular industry or all industries, CJ?
All industries.
I bet. So all of y'all that's looking to relocate, anybody that's looking to try to figure out if there's any work from home positions, if you're tired of fucking with the traffic, if you just need a new gig or you just need a new change or whatever, y'all make sure y'all check out Previewed, right? Previewed with a D or
Previewed with a D. .careers.
.careers. All right, that's dope, y'all. Anybody else?
I do talk a lot of shit, but I am a life coach, actually. So yeah.
Teaching people not to give a fuck. Teaching people not to give a fuck about nothing and steal any Humvee you run across.
I do that, actually. I do for a living. So yeah, check me out. I talk a lot of shit, but I'm good at what I do. So
yeah, facts. And tell everybody about the journals, because that's really important to jot down the things that's going on in your life. Remember, you
Definitely.
never know.
Journals, planners, I make it customized for what you need. So it's not something that you can just go buy at Walmart or Target. And no, it's going to be specific for you. It's going to be designed for you specifically. Hit me up. I got you.
All right, no doubt, y'all. What's good with you, Cab? Got anything going on?
No. You know, just exploring some opportunities, you know, that can change not just my life, but everybody's life. So
True.
y'all just stay tuned, and you know what I'm saying. You see my number pop up, answer.
Yeah. Cab working on something, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna chop it up about it, man. We definitely on the same page with that, yo. So yeah, Cab definitely working on something. When it is time to be told, we'll jump on here and we'll have a conversation about it too, man, to make sure
Yes, sir.
that we spread the information, because we definitely in the background working. I want all of y'all to understand, no generational wealth. We doing it with our generation right here. We're breaking the curse. The people that you see up here are all entrepreneurs. We all hustling. We hustle together, and everybody got their own thing going on too. So, for those of y'all that's watching, don't believe the hype, yo. You can find a team, like y'all can work together. You need to find other people like-minded like you. You got to just match their energy and make sure that you could go in the room and be an equal and not try to be above people, man. You'll get a lot further. You know what I'm saying? Matching energy instead of trying to dominate every time you go somewhere, y'all. I promise you, y'all. It's a lot going on out here that people don't know. It's a lot of information that people have, but if you walk into the room making it about you and not about the collective, hence why we go collective vision, collective way. That's why. Because if you don't go with the collective, then you just a you. It's just a solo person. We don't got time for that. Fall back. So until next week. Y'all know what it is, man. This the crew. I'm your boy Rod One. And don't forget. If you don't think about nothing else, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Believe in you first, man. Word up. So salute to y'all. Salute to the crew, man. And until next time, y'all, this is your